Hello, everyone, and welcome to our Purium Business Opportunity Zoom. My name is Amy Venner, and I am one of the owners and founders here at Purium. I'm really excited to be joined by our diamond level leader, Mike Healy, here tonight. He is going to be sharing with us his thoughts about the Purium products, the Purium lifestyle, how he got introduced to Purium, and telling us about the business opportunity, taking a second stream of income and turning it into something significant here with your leadership rank of diamond. So congratulations, Mike. I am really excited to see you here on the call tonight. How are you doing?
Super awesome, Amy. It's really great to be here.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for coming on and sharing with us tonight. And I'm going to share just a little bit about myself, why I am so excited about Purium, and then we're going to talk and find out why you are so excited. You know, my journey started, I can't believe it, about 27 years ago when I was having a health challenge myself. I was introduced to this food philosophy that we teach here at Purium still today. That philosophy goes like this: the quality of food that you eat is equal to the quality of life that you live. Well, at the time, the quality of the food that I was eating wasn't so great. And unfortunately, the quality of life that I was living wasn't so great either. So I cleaned up my diet a little bit. I incorporated a product that we have in the line still today called Organic Kamut Blend into my diet. And incredible things began to happen, not just with the physical things that were happening, but the way I felt about myself, my self-esteem. And I just realized that what was happening to me was too good to be kept to myself. The changes were so profound that I really decided that this is going to be my life's work to get out and share this message of what up-leveling your diet, what the relationship of food could do with the way that you act, you feel, you look, you perform. And if you're a student, the way you can focus. If you're a child, the way they behave. There is such a relationship there that not too many people know about. So I set off on my sort of life's quest to get this information known. Fast forward here today, we have Purium, which is an amazing product company to allow you to have these kinds of foods. So it's easy, it's instant and convenient to get this kind of nutrition in your diet on a daily basis. And we have health advocates and health warriors such as Mike helping to shoulder this load, this responsibility of getting this information out to people so we can take away needless human suffering, that when your body's getting the right nutrients, it just doesn't have to go through. So that's a little bit of my story. That is why I am so passionate. So Mike, I want to get to you. I want to hear how you got introduced to the Purium products and the Purium lifestyle, you know, what you love about it, and how after getting into that, how things have shifted and changed for you. So I want to welcome you again, congratulate you for all the amazing work you have been doing, and I would love to hear your story.
Thank you, Amy. I really appreciate you having me on again, and for sharing your story every Monday. It's very awesome. I actually have a background that same way. Like, grew up on what someone called the white diet, like crackers, pasta, bread. Like, until a roommate of mine did the same thing. He's like, "Hey, try quality proteins and fruits and vegetables," and it really just changed everything. Got me off the couch to being much more active, much more enthused with life, just having much more fun. I always think what if, and because Purium was around 5 years ago and I was running through all that, but if there was a company to support me, that would have been a totally different story. so that led me down to wanting to do more things, live a more exciting life, be more active. So now I was down here in Florida about 2 years ago, and I just entered into the dive industry, like scuba professional, doing all these things. And obviously it was a lot of fun, but there was just a lot of challenges associated with it in terms of like the physical toll that it was taking on my body. The logistics of the work I needed people to teach. I could only teach so much in a day. There's so much cost associated with it. People would cancel. That's a story I'll get into with the bonus that I was just awarded. It was a real saver of someone that just canceled all last week on me last minute. And then just the stress, the financial stress that I was feeling, like, it's like, oh, I'm living the life. I'm like, I'm going to the beach on my off day, but all I'm thinking about is just like, this is not breaking even. And it's just like, it doesn't afford any kind of other opportunity for me because the work is just the randomness of the schedule. I just really was torn. I didn't know what to do. And I was thinking all the time, just like, there needs to be a situation that I can create that's just like work whenever, however, like just give me flexibility and like what I need. I was like, I need this. And then I was introduced actually on YouTube by a health mentor of mine. I connected with someone in the comments who said he was on his team, who I've still never met him. We talked on the phone a few times and we got connected. And I was like, you know what, I was doing all the research, I was digging into finding documents, all that stuff. And I was like, what's the worst that can happen? I was like, I invest into some products for my health, which are totally aligned with my lifestyle. And I learn a business, and that's the worst that can happen. And the best that can happen is obviously even yet to come. But I'm excited to meet him, my sponsor. He's been such a support these past 2 years, meet him at Diamond Club, and things have been really exciting. It's been really uncomfortable, but there's been a lot of growth that's happened from it.
Well, that is incredible. And I'm very thankful for your roommate who, we call it here at Purium a carefrontation, when with care and compassion, you're like, hey, I noticed this problem and here's a solution. And I'm really grateful that your roommate had that with you, just like Dave Sandoval had with me so many years ago, that helped started us on these paths to taking better care of our bodies through the food consumption, the food choices that we make. Now, so we have this incredible line of organic, non-GMO, superfood nutrition to nourish you from head to toe, to make it easy, to make it convenient. We ship it directly into customers' homes. So whether you have access in the part of the country that you live or not, whether you have time, to prepare a living food, whole food, organic food kind of diet, Purium solves both of those challenges, access and convenience, to get these quality of foods into your life on a daily basis. And we are so passionate about it, and we're looking for others to help us build this, that we created this business model that Mike was starting to talk about, that brings time freedom, it brings location freedom, it brings something called residual income. And so what I was hearing you say is that you have a job that you love diving, but this diving is physical, it can take a toll on your body, and that you're only getting paid when you're working, when you're training someone, and so that can be really stressful. So let's juxtapose that to what we've got here at Purium and this concept of residual income. How has that changed things for you?
It's given me a lot of relief on the days where either the weather cancels or something, that I have something to fall back on and wake up, schedule my day out how I want, make the calls that I need to, connect with the people. But I could work from home from my computer, my phone. If I end up having to travel for the other job, I can work from there, which is amazing, the flexibility that affords me. And then the business idea is so brilliant. Like, it's like, I'm technically like an independent contractor. So for me to like want to do my own thing and teach people, I have to set up a bank account. I have to buy insurance. I have to buy all this gear. Then I have to market, and then I have to sell, and then I have to perform, and I have to deliver on the thing. Where with Purium, it's like so much of that support, as we say, like I'm in business for myself still, but I'm not by myself. I have you, I have the entire corporate team. I have so many other brand partners around the country and the world to support me, where it's like now there's just so much more off my plate, and I can focus on sharing the thing that my roommate did to me. That's just like, hey, if you eat a little bit better foods, you might experience a little bit more life. And I'm like, oh, really? Like, let me share that with people and like take the stress off of it. Cause like, it's just nice. I'm not an expert. I don't have a lot of background in this, but I can do certain things of it, and the rewards that I've seen, just financially, sure, but personally as well, has been really amazing.
Well, I love that you say that. And I love that you said you don't have a lot of experience in this. I think you're a very accomplished diver, and I would love to get certified from you. That's on my bucket list. and but lots of people say, well, I like actually a lot of people say I can't dive, that I can't do that. A lot of people say, hey, I can't sell, I have no experience doing that. Well, you help people probably get over that fear of going under the water, actually experiencing all of that. And how has your team helped you get over that fear of, I don't have maybe a lot of experience in this industry, but I can do that. I can learn to do something new and share this gift of these amazing foods with others.
For sure, yeah. Like we're never really that good at stuff when we start. It takes a little bit of practice. The gym, learning to dive, getting into a new business, like it's always going to take a little bit of time. And I was so shy. And I told my sponsor, I was like, I'm going to get out and just like go meet people and like, and then everything happened 2 years ago. And he was like, you should try getting on social media. I didn't have social media. I was like, no, I don't want to do that. And he's like, well, I suggest that you do it. I was like, okay. And that just took so much practice, like put myself out there, meeting people on there, having communication, like learning how the whole system works. But I didn't know any of that. I was still super shy, which has been a huge thing that I've gotten over, is like meeting people from Instagram in real life, like starting conversations when I'm out in public, which is cool. It's something that like I was kind of using Purium for. I was like, as encouragement, because it's not just, it doesn't always lead to a business connection. It's friends, it's people that I can learn to dive with. It's just so much. It's so involved with everything. But yeah, I've just had a lot of support, a lot of accountability from the people on my team. I've been able to give that to people on the other parts of my team too, but accountability, challenges, and trust. Just like, hey, we're going to do this together. We're going to practice. We're going to like learn from our mistakes. And that's been really interesting, because that has also transferred over to my profession, like being able to deliver a message, being able to demonstrate value, know what we have, and communicate that has helped me, like whether it be a dive gear or dive classes. And then the public speaking of like, hey, this is how not to die underwater, has helped me being like, hey, this is how to just simply eat like these products, or like how to learn about this business model. So like the cross benefit is just top notch. And like that's what was really helpful for me, because I tried other little side businesses and I was like, this is good at this. This isn't good at making me a better person or making me a better professional or making me just a better friend.
I love that. So many people say that Purium is a personal development plan where you actually get paid to grow. And it sounds like you have just described that, how you've grown in your life, you've grown in your other business, how you're using those things synergistically, and growing from this community that you're now a part of. So let's switch back a little bit to the pay plan. This is a second stream of income. Many people get started, they say, hey, I love these products. So, I can share a little bit. I just want to get my products paid for, and then that happens. And then like, whoa, I can maybe put a little more effort and energy in this and get maybe my car payment paid for. Okay, now maybe my housing payment. Now we have many people in the plan that have actually replaced their full-time income with this, with less effort and energy than they were putting into their full-time career. So let's talk about that. Like, how did you get started in the business, and how has it developed along the way?
Definitely. And I think that is one of the most exciting things. And I want to start just by thanking my team for supporting me and being with me. Like, I absolutely could not have done this without them. And I had no clue who they were 2 years ago too. That's the fun part. Like, because I like I told you, I was like, I want to grow a business. I like business. I just never had the exact entrepreneurial vehicle to do it with, because it was always like, invest all this money, start a restaurant. I'm like, no, I'm going to do that. So I wanted to do that, but it took me a lot. I was, like I said, I was scared, I was shy, I didn't want to do it, and it took me over too long to find my first few brand partners. But the three that I found they were my directors for Diamond, so like they've been really supportive, and like it's been nice to offer that opportunity to them, like, because they were in the situation that I was in. And some random guy on the internet offered it to me. So I'm happy that I could be the random guy on the internet that could be like, hey, like, I know that you love health and health foods and you need a little extra income. And like, we can do this together. Like, we can learn, because none of us knew the answer. But yeah, Purium has just been super supportive with everything. As I mentioned, like my clients canceled on me on Monday for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It was a whole week of work. But the bonus from the rank declaration that I won actually covered that week of work. I know, it's amazing.
Oh yeah. My God. That's right. You won. I think you won the grand prize, right?
Yeah, I did. I was taking a nap when I was awarded it.
It was like, yeah, you won $1,000.
Yeah.
That is great. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. That's totally amazing. I'm so happy.
Yeah, so that's just been a total saver, and it just like gives me a lot of peace of mind. Like I said, I was just so stressed about where the future was going, but now I'm like excited. I'm like, oh, give me some more like time off of work. Like I need to, like, I have something to work on. I have a game plan. I have a focus. Like like I have like a vehicle to get me to where I need to be, because it's just so amazing the profits available with this. There's just like so little, because when I look at scuba, it's just to do a day is hundreds and hundreds of dollars of expenses. And it's just not the case with Purium. It's just so supportive. And then you guys offer this trip to California to headquarters. It's just like, that is just so awesome.
Well, I'm super excited to get to meet you in person at Diamond Club coming up in May. We'll get to celebrate all of our Diamond leaders come together for the first time in a long time in person. And, you talked about profits, and I want to take a moment here and talk about why it's so important for my partner, Dave Sandoval, and I to be in this business model, because prior to this business model, we were selling in health food stores. We had a big vision. We wanted to help people. We wanted to take away human suffering with this kind of quality food. And what we realized is we were paying advertising fees, and we were paying slotting fees, and we were paying all of these fees to health food stores to get shelf space, to get our products in front of people. And we were coming nowhere near meeting our vision. And we realized the profits that we were making for these corporate conglomerates, we have no idea what they were doing with the profits. We have no idea if their hearts were anywhere aligned with our hearts of helping humanity, of paying this forward, of improving the environment, And so we decided, no, we're not going to do that. We are going to invest our profits into like-minded individuals that want to make an impact in this world. They care about the environment, care about humanity, have had a true and authentic product experience experience and are willing to share that and hold someone else's hand through the process, develop this high vibe community where we're all learning and growing together. And so that is why this business model was developed, is to meet our vision of helping as many people as possible. But we knew we couldn't do it alone. We needed an army of health advocates to help us. And with this compensation plan, we provide the financial rewards for doing just that. And it feels so good for Dave and I to reward people that really care and that we are aligned versus rewarding those corporate conglomerates. And so when you've experienced, all this personal growth, you've got bonuses, commissions coming in, but how does it feel when you see a team member accomplish something that they maybe felt like they weren't sure they were going to accomplish? What's the reward in that?
That's the cool thing. Like there's one team I have in California that the sister-in-laws are now able to work together. They were friends, now they're friends in business. It's just like so amazing. And I have another gentleman in Utah. Like we're always talking about the growth that we experienced because we were both shy guys. So like being able to work with people on that and support people, because everywhere I see people, they're having the same issues. Like we're all so different, but we're also the same. And like it's so amazing to have that thing to offer to people in the same way that my roommate was able to offer hey, try a different way to eat. It's like, try a different way to work. It's like to have both of those things to just hold out our hands is so amazing. I love it. And I thank you every day because I wouldn't be able to be a part of this company. Like, yeah, I could buy the products, which would be great, but it's to be like talking with you, like like be able to communicate, and like everyone is so receptive to like comments or suggestions of how to improve things that like we're just a stronger customer base because we're able to work with the business. I love it. It's the most brilliant idea I've ever seen. Although all you had to do was show me the ingredient list and I'd be like, yeah, that works. And it's plastic free. Yeah, that's fine.
Well, amazing. Well, if anything that Mike is saying, anything that I am saying has got you excited and you want to be part of this community, we are ready for you. We want you to get back to that person who invited you onto the Zoom. And I want to say that it wasn't just like a mere random invitation. It really was a hand selection. If you got an invitation to get onto the Zoom, it really was like, hey, let's do business together. Let's go out and change the world together. Let's make an impact in our community together. And so I want you to get back with that person. They've got a gift code for you. They've got a unique code for you that's going to get you your maximum discount. You can go over to puriumenrollment.com. And if when you make a choice to make a change in your health, to get started on this Purium journey with one of our most popular packs, most people choose the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation. And if you're already at your optimal weight and you're working out, we've got the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation Plus Performance Pack is another very popular package. And with either one of those packages, we are going to give you this business opportunity absolutely free. Typically, it's $199 to get started. So you're basically saving that $199. You're getting your own unique gift code that you can share so you can start this incredible earning opportunity. So there's two sides to our business. I want to talk about that really quickly. We've got a customer side, and that is where you just share your experience and people want to try the products. Then we have the brand partner side. We have the fully leveraged network marketing business model where you can go out and find like-minded individuals, build a team, and as your team wins, your rewards grow even more. So talk about those two sides, Mike. How do you use the customer side? How do you use the brand partner side of the business?
I just share all the time. Like I was at a kava bar. I don't know if you have those over in California, and the bartender's just complaining about digestion issues. I was like, "Can I make you a shake? I have it in my car." And I was traveling too. I can't tell you how good I'm on an ultimate lifestyle transformation plus performance right now. And it just can keep me out in the water all day, traveling. But yeah, so I shared it with her and I gave her one biomedic. She was like, I'm feeling it already. Like, so she was interested in that. Customers, everybody, like I said, needs a little health bump often, whether it be from the bottom or from the top, wherever they're at. And then a lot of people are still looking for some kind of opportunity, whether it be a small gig or a big gig. So I'm always looking for talent. I'm looking for people that are hungry, willing, coachable, enthusiastic. Like they don't need to be previous business moguls, sales, real estate people, nothing like that. That was not my background. It's really just like just a willingness to do the work. Not that it's super hard, it's pretty simple, but yeah, so I'm always just sharing, and whatever people need, that's kind of what I try and offer that to them.
I love that. And that is where Purium really meets you where you are. We do that with our product offerings. We do that with our business model. And so it's a pretty awesome thing to see you rise through the ranks, to see your passion here. I love it. And as we're wrapping up here on time, if someone said, hey, I'm thinking about this, I'm a little bit on the fence about joining Purium as a brand partner, what would your advice or words of wisdom be to that person?
To get all the information that they want. Like, I dug through so much more information than I was given, because I was just like, I bet there's something in here that I'm not seeing. And then think, like, what's the worst that can happen? Because I love that you take out that fee. I didn't pay for anything that I didn't consume. Like, it was a gift. So what's really the worst that can happen with the free trainings, the free mentorship, the community, the products? And then if you trust your upline to get started, trust them to keep you going, because they have a system for you to follow, just like any business would. So trust them the whole way. Don't just a little bit.
I'm assuming, I don't know how to dive, but I'm assuming there's a process. You do this and you do this and you do this, and then you rinse and repeat. And that's how you're successful under the water. Now, I mean, we have a system kind of here too. And if you follow it, success will come. I mean, is that true? Is that what happened with you?
Yeah, but a lot of times people think that they don't need to follow the system, that they're like, I got it. You're here just for whatever. I'm going to just do it myself. But then we get caught up a little bit, make some mistakes. So yeah, it is best to follow the system. Definitely.
Awesome. Well, you're doing an incredible job following the system, going out, making new friends. That is amazing. So again, I want to say, if you are ready to join a community of like-minded individuals that's looking to make an impact in others' lives, to transform in the areas of physical health, the environment, and financial health, all at the same time, this is the place to be. We are growing in 2022. We have a very big vision. If you are ready to join us, we are ready for you. Please get back with that person who invited you on to tonight's Zoom. They've got a code for you. They can help walk you through signing up at puriumenrollment.com. I forgot to mention that when you sign up, we have $3,500 of fast start bonus money on the table for you right now. And also, your mentor has a matching bonus. So as you win, your mentor, your upline sponsor, is winning for helping guide you through that system. So please check us out. Join us. You can get started tonight on your lifestyle journey and your entrepreneurial journey here with us at Purium. So, Mike, I want to thank you so much for all that you do. Thank you for sharing with us tonight. It's been so cool getting to know you a little bit, and I can't wait to see you in May.
Yeah, I'll bring my mask and fins out there too.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being on. Thank you, everybody, for being with us here tonight. And if you'd like to get some product information, some amazing product information, join my business partner, Dave Sandoval, on Wednesday night. Get back with the person who invited you onto the Zoom. They can share that Zoom link with you, but same time, different Zoom link, but hear the products and passion from our visionary formulator, Dave Sandoval, on Wednesday night. So thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. Be healthy, be safe, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.
Ciao.